now, and a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Boston Red Sox. It's baseball on the show, and it's Jordan Montgomery will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Xander Bogaerts is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, nothing better than winning that last game at home before you go on a long road trip. They have the opportunity to do that today. Let's see if they get it done.
No doubt about it, Dero. They're looking to embark on an 8-game road trip. First things first, win this one here. Worry about getting on that bird for 8 games after this one here today.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Standing in now, Marcus Wilson, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. No home runs as of yet, and 4 RBIs. And he'll dive back in. The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Allen is right there, 1 down. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
Voight is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. At the plate now is Danny Bosch. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here now is Rafael Devers. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
Bogaerts at second, Bosch at first, 2 out in the inning. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Boston strands a couple. Red Sox nothing. Yankees coming to bat. Nick Pivetta will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Boy, talk about a guy that's hard to score off of. Last 3 starts, an ERA of under 1. So if you think you're going to score a lot of runs off this guy, you better get him early, because once he settles in, he's awfully tough. And Matty B, this is one of the top pitchers in the sport right now.
Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Batting second.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. He's hit 5 home runs in his last 10 games, so he's got to be oozing with confidence right now. He's the guy in that lineup that these pitchers have to hold down if they're going to even try to be successful.
Clint Frazier is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. And it's quickly 0-2. One out, nobody on. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And that misses 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another try at 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. When you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that tape.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice AB right there. A little potential for some 2-out lightning. Getting the cleanup hitter to the dish after the first 2 batters of the inning were retired.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. This is popped up. Hernandez has a play, and he makes the catch to retire the side. The Yanks leave 1. Still no score. So here is Hunter Renfroe. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
The second baseman,
Next to dig in, Kike Hernandez. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Now the first pitch. Popped up. Voight is there. 1 away.
batting eighth, the first baseman.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And the guy I want to focus on is second baseman DJ LeMahieu. I think what we need to take into consideration is his ability to play that position at 6'4", 6'5", with soft hands and the ability.
And his game of hide and seek ends as he's tagged out to end the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the. And that'll bring up Glaiber Torres. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
Not shortstop.
Now here's the first offering.
Torres.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners. When you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
So now into the box is Luke Voight. First at bat for him as he enters play 3rd in the American League batting race. Hit sharply on the ground. And there's out number 2.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Pitch on the way. Giancarlo Stanton is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. His career numbers against this pitcher: he's a .300 hitter, 3 for 10. He's taken him deep once. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. Right there at the belt. 1 and 2 now.
That's the ball. So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2 and 2. And a beautiful knuckle curve in there for a called strike 3, and that will be out number 3. So the Yanks go 1, 2, 3. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Into the box, Christian Vasquez, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd. Top of the order to follow. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
One ball and 2 strikes to count. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Xander Bogaerts stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Ground ball sent back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And you can see right there he currently sits 2nd on the Red Sox in that category. Into the box, Marcus Wilson. Into center field, line drive base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass 1st and 2nd with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. 1st and 2nd. Looks like a big inning could be brewing.
1-0 the count. 3rd inning, no score to this point. can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. As a look, now the pitch. And he misses 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
High in the air out to center field. Allen is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Danny Bosch.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Danny Bosch, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Boston strands a couple. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready now is Miguel Andujar. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games.
The third baseman, Miguel.
Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Bouncer down the line. Oh, and 2, here it comes.
Nope.
And he
Ball
looks
1.
at a ball, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. And there's 1 away.
Batting 9, the catcher.
Next to hit is Kyle Higashioka. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's
Low
down.
for ball 1. Hit out towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The bat, the center fielder.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Greg Allen flew out last time up. And now the first pitch. Weakly hit towards first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied. New inning set to get underway, and set to go as the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. Both guys topping out at 95 miles an hour. Hunter Renfroe will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Up and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Higashioka recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Renfroe is retired, 2 down now. So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th. And that means the plug-and-play utility man, Kike Hernandez, will bat next. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Down in order. Bottom of the inning now, and striding forward the designated hitter, Clint Frazier. Now the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. One and one to count to Clint Frazier. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Renfroe is there, 1 away.
Now that's the second baseman.
No one on with 1 down, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. First pitch on the way. Hit on the ground to short. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And now the first pitch. Grounded to the right. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Glaiber Torres is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. On the ground to third. Devers gloves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager.
The first baseman.
Stepping up is Bobby Dahlbeck. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. The pitch. He extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Judge is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Christian.
Stepping in once again is Christian Vasquez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. first pitch of the AB now. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at two. LeMahieu for one. On to Voight, an inning-ending double play. That's how you roll it. 5-4 to 3. A double play sends us to break. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Wachner.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Thank you, Heidi. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. First pitch on its way. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And he misses there. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take. And he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Miguel Andujar swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Gone!
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
So now to the plate, Kyle Higashioka. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Over to first, and that retires the side. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. 5 innings complete. It's all set for the start of the inning, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Marcus Wilson. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And that one yanked just foul. And it's 1-2.
1 ball.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
The 2-2 one more time. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hammered the other way to deep right field. And that is off the wall. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
This right here is the difference between an average hitter and a very good hitter. The average hitter probably doesn't do anything with that pitch, but this guy goes down and gets it, muscling it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
To the plate now, Danny Bosch, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Hit hard to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Yes, he should.
Now back, the third baseman.
Well, a part of me wants to applaud him for staying with it and making the throw, but after he bobbled, he should have just eaten the ball and lived to fight another day. As it is, he gets tagged with an error, and a man is on base.
Rafael Devers, the next to bat. He swings and grounds it to short. One there to Voight in time for the double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. One run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game.
The batter number 5.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
You know, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
At the plate, Kike Hernandez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Hernandez behind a ball and 2 strikes. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Renfroe, the runner at first with 2 gone. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left. Top of the So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Greg Allen. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Yeah, and it's usually demoralizing, Matty, when the top of the order, so-called best hitters, are shut down. But you know what? We can't expect them to carry us every single day. Somebody in the southern part of this order has got to step up and get this offense rolling.
A ball and a strike now. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Clint Frazier comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Popped up. Vasquez waits on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, DJ.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch on its way. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Darren O'Day is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. The 0-2 home. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. The 0-1 pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. On a good pitch there. Had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Ew, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
Here now the 2-2. Hit back up the middle. Torres has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 2.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses inside 1-0.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
And he fouls this one off. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. A swing and a high drive to right center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Now batting, the center fielder.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Into the box now, Marcus Wilson. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it, and he makes the play to end the inning. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. More from Yankee Stadium in just a moment. Now to the plate, here is Aaron Judge. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th. 1 gone here in the Yankee 7th, and that'll bring up Glaiber Torres. Here's the first pitch. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. The next 1-2 pitch. Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 1 run on 3 hits and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. A shot down the first baseline, and this is going to be a foul ball. Heading out towards shallow right. Here comes the right fielder, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the 2nd out.
Now batting, first baseman.
So next to hit is Luke Voight. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. That gets down, and the inning continues. Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit. Throw won't get him.
Now batting.
Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Ryan Frazier takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Voight stands in second with 2 gone. And he's struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Jonathan Loizaga has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, J.D. Martinez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
The 1-2. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. Gone!
And you know who's the happiest about that insurance run right now? The guys in the bullpen. They can now breathe a little easier knowing they have a bigger cushion to work with to close this one out.
Now batting, the shortstop.
In now, Danny Bosch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Rafael Devers.
Now at the plate, here is Rafael Devers for his career in this matchup. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. On a line, that's a base hit.
The right fielder, number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
Into the box, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here comes the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit hard to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. Digging in next, Kike Hernandez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He waits. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's just out.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's now 3-1 Bosch. Now to the plate, Miguel Andujar. Lifetime versus this arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone!
Yeah, coming into this game, this was the least of their worries. I mean, come on. He's in the bottom half of the lineup. Not a threat, right? Wrong. This is the second homer of the game. Pretty soon, he's going to start chirping at the skip to move him up a couple spots.
Stepping in now, Kyle Higashioka. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Here comes the 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3. Next, it'll be Greg Allen. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 out, nobody on. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Quick check on that time run at first. And a dive, but he's back. Standing in now, Clint Frazier, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. In his career against this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Allen leads off first with 1 away. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. The second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. The Yankees answer right back on the solo home run. 9th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox. So striding in to start the 9th is Bobby Dalbec, trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning. Set and the pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he clearly couldn't make up his mind on that one coming in. A swing and a miss.
Late swing on that curveball right there to run the count 0-2. Don't think he recognized that one too well.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
And now Christian Vasquez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a blooper down the right field line. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, Hero, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. Doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first, and he'll dive back in safely. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Bouncer up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Justin Wilson enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Now pitching for the game.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Ben.
You don't give him a spot like that. That's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
J.D. Martinez will stand in yet again, and he, of course, has had one of the big blows in the contest so far. This was back in the 8th as this solo shot proved to be a very important run in this ball game. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. 2 down, runners at first and second. Swinging a soft liner. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Matt Barnes enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's 2 for 3.
The second baseman, DJ.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But this lands foul for the first strike. Ball 1-1. One and 2 to DJ LeMahieu.
2 strikes.
This is foul right side. The next 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Aaron Judge stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Now, this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
Behind 0-2 now. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Glaiber Torres is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
1-1 the count now. Weak roller right side. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Boston rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Nick Pivetta earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Jordan Montgomery is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Matt Barnes records the save, his 10th. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
final line score.